So right now I'm a professor. My day job is I'm a professor at Weber State University, which is in northern Utah, and I'm a professor of health promotion and with an emphasis primarily in stress management, mind body wellness, kind of peak performance focus. My main thing that I do in my night job is just I love to teach, I love to consult, I coach, speak. I do a lot of meetings and workshops with companies and with different associations, with different groups. And so I I love to play with wellness and well-being and helping people to learn how to improve their sense of uh, who they are and how they feel. Because man, if you don't feel good, nothing else matters. I really do believe if you don't have your health, mm, it doesn't matter what else you have. I love the little uh, I don't know if it's a Chinese statement. I think it might have been from Lao Tzu, the Taoist statement that said, um, "Good health, 1,000 desires; bad health, one desire." And that's kind of how I approach mm, my professional world is how can I help people? Because I've been blessed to learn a lot of things, a lot. I've been blessed to be able to use a lot of tools that work both with myself and with people that I've worked with through the years that really do work to help people feel better and to heal and to get back to a state of calmness, inner peace. As part of my consulting is I interact with a lot of people, and through the years I've had uh, you know, thousands, I think I counted over 10,000 students who have come through my classes through the years. And one group of people that keeps coming that with great regularity in my classes are nurses. We have a nursing school that's here on campus, and so these are people who are going to be nurses, and then they become nurses. And there was one or two um, women who came to me and said, "We are really struggling." This was mostly, I mean, it was during the COVID where this kind of started rolling, where when COVID took off, the nurses were just slammed. I mean, it was nightmare after nightmare after nightmare for the nurses. And so they came to me. These were former students who are now, you know, professional nurses in various positions. And they said, we need your help. We're not getting any help. We're just we're getting burned out and overloaded and nobody's helping us. And so, and these are people who they need to be at the top of their game because they're helping people who are struggling as well. So what I did is I put together a program, kind of a course that is designed for anyone really, but specifically I designed it initially so that if nurses if nurses take this course, they will not only get some powerful tools that help them turn off their stress, but they'll learn how to prevent their stress before it becomes chronic. And so we kind of combined in this course, we combined both the prevention and the stress reduction into one course that they actually, the Nurses Association, the National Nurses Association looked at it, and I mean, they presented it to them and they said, we need this for continuing education credit for all of our nurses because this is that good. And so uh, since that time, we've had nurses who have taken the course, gotten continuing nursing education credits, but they also are learning how to how to improve their well-being so that they can in turn be um, can how would you say that more effectively work with the people who are really struggling, who come to the hospitals or the emergency rooms or whatever for whatever um, put them there in the first place. So it's been really cool to work with that population. We work with quite a few, and that is one that I've been really happy that we are helping because they work so hard, and um, it's like they don't get much help for all the work that they're doing. There's a few ways if you want to get in touch with me for speaking or consulting or coaching or just we've got an online presence and a lot online programs that are um, follow this focus that I've been in for a couple decades. The easiest way to connect with me, we have a website called stressmanagementplace.com. So that's just one word, stressmanagementplace.com. And you can also just go to my own personal website, michaelolpin.com, and that will, there's contact information there. I have an email address that's molpin at weber.edu, weber.edu. And I'm usually pretty quick to respond to email. But yeah, I'd love to, if you are interested in having me come and speak to you and your groups. Uh, I love doing that, and it's just I love I love helping people feel better, and I've gotten pretty good at making sure that when I work with somebody, they do feel a lot better and they know how to stay feeling better. This world seems pretty chaotic, but when you've got the right tools, it's not so much. So happy to support you any way that I can that way.
I'm Liz Close, Executive Director of the Utah Nurses Association. In my nearly 50 years as a registered nurse, Dr. Olpin's Stress Release for Nurses stands out as one of the most helpful courses I've ever taken. As nurses, we currently have access to many resources that help us cope with the biological and emotional harm that results from our chronic exposure and a reaction to stressful situations. But this course offers a proactive, evidence-based, and comprehensive approach to halt our physiological stress response and effectively interrupt its damaging neuroendocrine consequences. Learn how to prevent your stress response and master techniques to sleep better, decrease anxiety, lower blood pressure, increase energy, think clearly, and function better in all stressful environments. With commitment and practice, this course will definitely change your professional and personal life.